Hello, Steve Mills here, and I've spent 25 years now working with small businesses, helping them to become more successful. In that time, I've uncovered literally millions of pounds for some clients, hundreds of thousands for others, and perhaps just a few thousand for the occasional client who's been on my workshops. But one thing I can tell you in those 25 years is there's been lots of ups and downs, both in my business, in my client's business, in the economy in general. Now, we all know right now things are, let's just say they're fluid. You know, we don't really know what's going to happen. There have never been times like these. They're totally unprecedented. We don't know what's going to happen. The various experts telling us things are going to be terrible, and you know we're going to get a second dip. There's going to be a major economic downturn, and so on and so forth. And you know they could be right. I don't know, but what I do know is that a lot of people, I believe anyway, are doing the wrong thing right now, and that is they're sitting back. They're sitting back, blaming other people, blaming the coronavirus, blaming the government, and not really doing what they should be doing. And I'm talking really about small business owners. You know, and don't get me wrong, you know, anybody who's, I don't know, run a restaurant or something like that, where you've been, you know, literally forced to close by the government, been told, you know, do not open, people cannot come in to your facilities. You know, I'm not talking about those guys. I've got full empathy with you, but I suppose I'm talking about the people a little bit like myself, to be honest, you know, people who run a business that, you know, it's a little bit tougher now, and it's not as easy. It's not as easy to win new clients. It's not as easy to create leads. People are a little bit scared to buy, and so maybe aren't doing in the numbers that they were. It's those types of people I'm really trying to appeal to. Now, let me give you a situation. We're wherever we are. Let's say a little while ago things were here in the economy, you know, financially. We got Brexit and all that sort of stuff, but we didn't really know what was going to happen in the UK. But you know, things have gone down. You know, now I don't know what's going to happen. A lot of people say it's going to go worse, but we don't know. But let's assume it does. Let's just assume that everybody's right, and you know things are going to get worse in the economy. Now, one thing that doesn't mean that your business has to get worse. It really does not. You know, when GDP falls, when we're in a recession and GDP, gross domestic product, falls, and everybody says, "Oh, you know, gross domestic product's gone down by 1%." That doesn't make any difference really to my business, my little marketing business. Not really, unless I choose to fall back, to pull back, to stop marketing myself and so on. Now, I know that GDP's fallen significantly, obviously with all the shops and the restaurants closing. You know, we've not been selling as much stuff as a country. But what I also know is that now is the time when things get tough, when things go down. What do you do? Now is the time to really know and understand that. When things go down, we don't want to go down with them. We want to go in the opposite direction. You know, we want to push harder. We have got to push harder. We have got to do more. We've got to fight like a dog in order to survive and to thrive. We really have, as small business owners. You know, we can't just go, "Oh, well, it's tough, you know, and coronavirus." So I was talking to somebody the other day, a lady friend that I know, and she said, "Oh, well, you know, it's tough at the moment, so I'm just going to take the afternoon off and go walking." Do you know what? That's absolutely the wrong thing to do. I'm sure it's nice to do, but it's the wrong thing to do. She should be working and working into the evening to put even more time and effort into the thing that's going to turn the economy around, and that is creating sales. That's what we need right now. We need sales. We need them in your business. We need them in my business. We need them in in my city, my town, my county, my country, and basically in the world. You know, we need sales, and the only way to do that is to keep pushing. And that's the message of this video. So I hope you found it interesting. I hope you found it inspiring. If you want to know more from me, if you want any help pushing things forward, there's a couple of things you could do. You could book a one-to-one meeting with me. To do that, go to my website, or you could sign up to my webinar. The details of both are on my website. The webinar is a big orange button, and the booking a meeting is a big black button. So go and do that on my website. My website, by the way, is stevemills.co. Thanks very much for listening, and look forward to speaking to you again soon. Thank you.